going on YouTube? Sith Power here. In today's video, I'm going to do a vlog. See, everyone tells me that I need a vlog more, and I know a lot of YouTubers actually recommend vlogging because when you vlog, you guys get to know who I am. Okay, you don't really get to know who I am by just watching me, do gameplays and stuff like that. Streaming is another way for you guys to get to know who I am, but I don't do that too much. I just don't have the internet. Well, I do have the internet. I just don't have like the computer strong enough to be able to stream without it being choppy and stuff like that. So something I'm working on, guys. I am truly working on trying to stream, but that's not really what the video is about today. The video is going to be about arena mode. I feel like I'm always talking about arena mode, or at least I was for, until I stopped playing it because it was just unplayable. But as of a week ago, when the new DLC rolled out for PlayStation, I play on an Xbox. Xbox also got an update. Now that update fixed a lot of issues in arena mode that I've had a problem with pretty much from the beginning. Okay? Big issue that I had with arena mode was it just took forever to find matches. I mean, you would just sit in a lobby for days just to find a single match. And then you get on finally, and then people back out while you're banning and protecting. So you already know you're going to be in a 2v4 before the match even begins. Then you get your teeth kicked in, and then you lose a star. So I was like, what? Why am I even doing this to myself? It makes no sense. Why am I even just going crazy trying to do this? I'm done. So I started trying to get 50, 60, and 70 kills for TDM, and that was kind of fun. Then I started doing Resident Evil, and I'm still doing Resident Evil. I got to upload today, I think. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll take a day off. But I'm happy to announce that arena mode is actually pretty fun now. I've been playing it all week. I've been having just a great time. They fixed a lot of issues, and I'm going to get through what those issues were. First thing, you can find matches now pretty quick. I think the longest I've been waiting around for a match has been like 5 minutes, and I think it's only happened a couple times. Where before, I'm not exaggerating, I would time it, it would take like 20 to 30 minutes. That's before the banning and protecting. So that's just insane. Another thing they fixed is if you're in the banning and protecting, or if you're picking your specialist in the specialist draft, or even fixing your classes and stuff like that, editing your classes, or even picking your kill streaks, if anyone backs out of that menu, the match starts all over again. So it will never begin unless there has to be 8 people for the match to actually start. Now the downside about that is you can be 5 minutes into the banning and protecting and someone backs out right at the end and you're like, oh, here we go, gotta start all over again. But you know what? I'd rather have that. It doesn't really happen too much, but I'd rather have that than start a match 3v4 or down 2v4. Now speaking of being down 2v4, another thing that they fix is while playing, if a couple of your teammates back out, you get to back out yourself. So if you have 2 team members to either quit or lag out or whatever, then you could quit without being penalized. Now, you will still lose the match. It will still count as a loss, but at least you won't get suspended. And you don't have to waste time seeing people try to, up their scores in uplink because it's a 1v4 or a 2v4 and they're just dunking on your ass, every second. So you don't have to deal with that anymore. But you have to have at least 2 people back out. So it has to either be a 2v4 or a 1v4. I wonder if it works if it's a 2v3. Not sure. Hey, the rule set as long as 2 teammates back out. So with that being said, I'm assuming if it's a 2v3, you can still back out. So that's also amazing. Another thing that they did, which I think is really good, especially to bring more people back into arena mode, because let's face it, guys, there's not a lot of people playing arena mode. Before this week, all I kept seeing were the same guys over and over again. I kept playing the same people to the point where I even knew their playing styles, and I'm sure they knew mine because of how many times we played each other. We have to bring more people into arena mode, but for that, arena mode has to be playable. Now, at least for the first 5 levels of arena mode, so level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you lose, you will not lose a star. But if you win, you will gain 1. So the worst thing that could happen is if you lose, you stay at where you were. So that's pretty cool. because it gives you more of a buffer. You know, like let's say you're not the greatest player in Call of Duty and you want to start playing competitive Call of Duty. It's a good way to attract you. It's a good way to bring people in, know that it's not overwhelming, that even if you lose, it's okay. You'll still stay there, at least for the first 5 levels. Once you hit level 6 or ranking number 6, whatever you want to call it, then if you lose, you will lose stars. But at that point, if you got up to the level 6, you kind of got, you know, a hint of how arena mode is and how competitive Call of Duty is. So I think all of these changes have made arena mode way more fun now. I know I've been having a blast playing it again. Now you could make the argument that all of these things could have been fixed a long time ago. I mean, we are in month 9, guys. November, yeah, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 8. We're almost at month number 9 of this game being out for this to finally get fixed. I mean, a lot of these issues were happening from the beginning. So you can make the argument where it's like, okay, well, I'm glad they fixed it, but it should have been fixed a long time ago. Matter of fact, this shouldn't have even been an issue. It's not like it's the first Call of Duty ever. You know what I mean? Like it's not like Pokemon Go that became a huge overnight success. It just exploded. They never knew it was going to get that big. Call of Duty is an annual game. Okay, if you don't see or foresee some of these things happening, it's kind of demoralizing, especially for a company that made League Play. How do you mess up competitive gameplay? All you had to do at worst case scenario was redo League Play. But whatever, listen, I'm not going to rain on your parade, Treyarch. It's better late than never, like the old saying goes. I'm excited for it. We still have about less than 4 months until the next Call of Duty comes up for me to enjoy arena mode once again. And all I'm asking is for Infinite Warfare. Listen, I'm okay with the boosting and all that type of movement. If we go back to boost to grind, I'll be okay with that too. Either way, I don't get butthurt about that like a lot of people do. But when it comes to gameplay, that's something that should not be an issue anymore. Okay, we still have you go on YouTube, you'll see a lot of videos on how Black Ops 3 still has connection issues. Lobbies are still not balanced. There's a lot of times I'm playing TDM and it's a 2v2 or a 3v3, like stuff like that. Like, why are we still enduring things like this? Like that's the stuff that I don't want to see in the next Call of Duty. If I see great gameplay, balanced weapons, lobbies that are balanced, you know, competitive game modes and gameplay that is, you know, a smooth, well-oiled machine, that is what's going to make me want to come back. But again, I'm just talking straight my opinion only. I'm sure there's other people that really don't care about competitive gameplay. They want to do pubs or whatever. Okay, right, make your own YouTube video. So I'm just saying, as my point of view, those are the things I want to see changed or not see at all. Like I don't want to have to deal with, you know, not having balanced lobbies, getting suspended because my teammates lag me out. Like, that's the shit I don't want to see. But guys, if you haven't played arena mode, or if you were playing arena mode at one point and you did like everything like everyone else and stopped playing it because it was, you know, heinous, come back, guys, come back. This video is a vlog of me telling you to come back. It's better now, I promise you. Okay, so guys, hopefully you enjoyed the vlog. I gotta start vlogging more, and not just in here, like just walk around and just talk to you guys, because at the end of the day, I think that's how you guys are going to get to know me a little bit more. Not just gameplay, but, you know, we all like, you know, Netflix shows and stuff like that because of the characters, okay? Like, I have issues getting into certain shows, but once I see enough episodes and I start kind of falling in love with the characters, then I fall in love with the show. So I need to start making more vlogs so you guys fall in love with me. You know what I mean, guys? Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe like always, and YouTube, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you soon.